play for a little bit, see how this goes. It seems a lot better, it doesn't seem to be as janky. Yeah. Quality doesn't look as bad, like I'm looking at this thing. Bitrate is what? It's got some epic music playing. Do I have any cool weapons? No. Fuck! Come on. I like the stun. No poison damage. You'd think hopefully something like that would have poison damage. Or something along those lines. Of course, I've still got this boy, bad boy. Just chilly. Elemental damage. Just spent it on this thing. A cry of rage, which greatly increases attack speed, and I believe I have to activate that somehow. Nice. Kind of likes me, except for the congregation of merchants. Actually, let me do a stun test just real quick. Actually, let me do a stun test. Yeah, I'm actually pretty fucking clear. I'm actually surprised how clear I was. Let's see, high defense, mid tactics, low power, magic powers, despite the fact that I do use magic a lot now. Where is journal? Let's do this one. Let me turn headset down. The music's just a little bit loud. I'm actually quite liking it. Look, from what I've seen. Maybe a little bit janky, but yeah. It's about to jank back then. That was part of that was in game. Yeah, I think I've found my settings around about here. Hopefully no more monsters will attack me. They're sort of way here. Store that. No, I'm using that. There. End up selling that later. I wonder if that's a better blunderbuss than the one. What's her name's got? Afra. Which I believe is still in my party. Yes, she is. Afra blunderbuss. That's cool. Clear my throat a little bit. So now, let's do this mission, this side quest.
Respectfully, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Governor Burren asked me to investigate the abductions the rebels told us about. If we could find the origin and free their comrades, I'm sure they would stop their attack. I need to locate and speak with the other rebels. Do you know where they could be?
No, they don't attack often. I fear they're gathering their forces.
Captain, the patrol we sent to the west has not returned yet.
I may have spoken too quickly, Your Excellency. Although it might still be possible that our men are just delayed.
Perhaps you would allow me to search for them. Maybe they crossed paths with the rebels.
Corporal, do you know which way the patrol went?
Of course, Captain.
You will lead, His Excellency. In hope that our men are still alive.
At your command, Captain. Your Excellency. Find me at the entrance of the camp when you're ready to start.
Alright, I want to do. I need arrows for your bros. And I want to get Kurt better now. No. Yeah. That's a good team. How strong is Kurt? No, it doesn't look like he's strong enough. He needs 5. We'll just see here for a second. Okay, I guess he can't use it. Yeah, let's go.
Are you ready to go, Your Excellency?
Yes, let's go.
Jesus Christ. Where are we going? Come on, bud. Let's get there sooner. Here we go, we got beasts to kill here.
To my help!
Ouch! Jeez, that guy got fucked up. Does my block not work? Got looting to
Let's
do.
not waste any time.
I got looting.
Let's not waste any...
That's just those weird goats. Weird sheep goat. Ooh. Dead sheep goat, yeah? Yep. Okay, here we go, we got dead bodies.
Is that the patrol we're looking for?
Yes. That's them. More victims of these savages. But 2 of the soldiers are missing. Maybe they managed to escape. They'll surely need help. We should look for them.
Alright. Should look for them over there, somewhere else. Treasure first.
I beg you! Help me!
Yeah, I'm coming eventually. Oh,
I'm in
I thought
trouble!
you were like hanging off or
Please
something.
help me!
This man needs to be cared for. But in his condition, we can't take him back to the outpost.
Allow me. There. That should be better.
Thank you, sir. Without your help, I would probably have died here.
Tell us what happened.
We came across a group of rebel savages. It was a massacre. A few seconds later, only Franz and I were left. We fled.
Where's Franz?
I managed to drag myself here, but he was not so lucky. The savages caught up with him.
Was he captured? Did you see where they took him?
They headed north to Frazonegan, but in the state I was in, I didn't see much else.
Your Excellency, please. We should get him out of there. They're bound to torture and kill him.
We'll take care of it, Corporal. The rebels must have left traces when dragging the prisoner. But not you. You must help your wounded man to reach the outpost. Come on.
Okay, let's go. Should be able to just... I'm revving up. I'm stuck because Afro won't fucking move. Look at that. Like a cat. I wonder if there's a... yep, there is treasure. Treasure on this island. That is. Yes, I've been here before. I think I've been everywhere on the island. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Where's that? The gun's not better. Where's Vasco? Vasco also has pistols. His one's better, the better one. Just let me put some of this trash away. That. This can go there. I'll deal with them later. And no capes. So, let's get moving. Just had to make sure I did put everything away and nothing's just kept in my thing. So I can carry more. And where are we going? Okay. Not a fully really explored this area, but just keep going. Just crack on, as the British say.
There's our group of rebels. The soldier they captured looks dead.
Let's go, Renaigze. Stand up. Esse maru. Radi dat neuda. Es velde tegedach. Comaros de malni. Let's go, Renaigze. Stand up. Esse maru. Radi dat neuda. Es velde tegedach. Comaros de malni. Quayes.
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. I'm here because I want to talk to your chief.
I know who you are. The Renaigze on Ol Manawi. What do you want to say to Armal?
I want to talk to him about the abductions and to understand what's going on.
You would be the first Renaigze to care. How do we know you're not just saying that to find out where our camp is?
Ooh, look at my charisma.
I am not part of the Alliance. My only goal is to avoid deaths on both sides. Help me. I am your only chance to free your prisoners without bloodshed.
You seem to really believe what you say. I hope I'm not mistaken. Very well. Tell me when you are ready to follow me to our camp.
I'm ready.
Are you ready to follow me, Ranaikse?
Let's go.
A lot of escort in this probably like third act.
It's this way.
Let's stay on guard.
Always. Even if I doubt this is going to be a trap.
Say, fuck you, I can't climb
It's
this.
this way.
Yeah, he's got poison sword. Okay, that was
I'm
the
letting
game.
my comrades know we're here, so that they let us pass.
Or let them attack us.
Follow me. We are almost there.
We'll have to do it pretty soon.
It's this way. Come on.
As long as it's not that way. Someone's stuck at a rock. Again, homeboy's stuck in a rock. Well, and alright, you know what? I'm gonna take crap. Give me a sec.
Mic off.
Mic on.
Alright, I'm back.
It's this way.
Yeah, I know. I can see a little marker.
This is our main camp. This is where you will find our Mal. I hope I am not wrong to lead you here, and that you are not a traitor.
So, here's the famous rebel camp. I hope their leader can tell us more about these abductions.
Why is it saying talk to the governor of San Mateus? Yep. You're not. Let's just keep going.
Who are you and what are you doing here, Anaigse?
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I came to talk to you about the abductions and your forthcoming attack.
And how did you find our camp?
I convinced one of your men to bring me.
Well, I'll tell you what we know, then you'll understand why we have to fight lions. Many seasons ago, Sinolmanawi started to disappear. Lions
lions on
attacked
this
the
island.
villages and took them with them. We never saw them again. They were either crazy or so injured that even our best Donegad couldn't do anything. So we counterattacked and captured some of their soldiers. And we learned that they were taking our people to a place they call a laboratory. It is there that they torture and kill them. They talked about experiments.
Experiments? So that was the reason for all these abductions. But what do they hope to discover?
They hope to find a cure for the Malachor. And I'm afraid they're willing to carry out any atrocity to find one.
We found the laboratory, but it is heavily guarded. So we are preparing for war. Do you understand now?
Yes. And if what you tell me is true, we must put an end to it.
Alert! The lions are attacking! Traitor! It was you who led them to us!
No, I swear. They asked me to investigate. It was never a question of attacking you.
Then prove it! Fight with us!
Sure.
The Alliance betrayed me as much as you. I owe them nothing.
To my help! And take it to the others!
We just run right through his blocks. Stunned, smashed. Let's see here. I mean, I don't know why they don't help.
I will make you regret to have come to our island. Come, I will make you regret to have come to our island.
You have fought bravely. And your word is true, Honor Manawi.
The Alliance is the ally of the congregation. Taking your side was not a decision I made lightly. But Governor Burren used and betrayed us. And he will answer for it. Please, wait before you attack. I will do everything to dismantle this laboratory and release your people.
I trust you. So we will wait. But don't take too long. Qua awalem seg, Honor Manawi.
Goodbye.
We can read this. No, I didn't, that's not the one I picked up. So I don't take these tricks lightly. Because I'm pretty sure I was hired to follow them so someone could follow me. I don't know what that noise is. And I'm going the wrong way. I can just, why am I not just going to the campsite? And I don't very much care for saving at the moment. Just poisoned assholes. Just wondering, should I change things up? Do I want the charisma or do I want... Yeah, I don't need... I'll take Vasco. Vasco. Because I've pretty much got 5 charisma, I don't need Betrayers going everywhere. No, let's leave Zero out of this one for now. Let's just save just in case. Now we're gonna go see the Great Pumbaa here. So that's a big block of cheese. Thought it was bread. That's bread. Why leave apples half open? That's just gonna make them dry. Ew.
Lord de Sade.
We need a talk.
What? Enough with the formalities, Excellency. You owe me an explanation. Did you order your troops to attack while I was negotiating under a white flag?
I assure you that I have no idea what you are talking about. I would never have placed your life in harm's way. The alliance with the congregation is crucial, and you know it. Your suspicions are unfounded. I'm sorry. It is now clear that decisions are being made without my consent. I'm going.
You mock me, Excellency. I can't believe this matter slipped your vigilance. Everything the Danea Exregao have told me has proven true. Your men attacked and carried off natives. I witnessed it. According to what I've been told, they are taken to a place where experiments are carried out, where they are tortured.
It is true that I knew of the existence of this laboratory. The place is dedicated to research on the Malachor. If a remedy is ever to be discovered, it will happen there. But I assure you that I was not aware that natives were being taken there.
Allow me to doubt your sincerity, Excellency. I intend to pay the place a visit and see for myself what happens there. Who directs the research?
Our most brilliant savant, the Dr. Asili. Certainly his legend precedes him. He is the master of your friend, the Professor Afra.
Dr. Asili is no longer my master, and I regret that he ever was. We should be off, de Sade. If this laboratory were what I think it is, the best course of action would be to burn it to the ground.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
No. Bro, I thought,
I have to go.
chips.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Infiltrate. Means costumes. about to say, like... Alright. Time for infiltration. Where is this goddamn laboratory? Oh, it's just on the other side. Let us be off. Ah. Yeah, I figured a few things up. Bro. No. No, I didn't. I'm still doing it right now. But yeah, I figured that... I found out that, in the game capture, I left the, frame lock still on. I think these guys want to have a talk. Yeah, it's the same character. Just in disguise. Hello? You want to have a chat?
No one enters! You speak to the legate of the merchant congregation, soldier.
Oh.
I have been sent by Governor Buren. I have to talk to Dr. Asili.
I don't take orders from the governor, nor the congregation.
No, it's the turban headpiece I'll put on.
I wonder who gives him his orders.
Want it to look like a bit
Better
of the...
to avoid a useless
these guys.
confrontation.
Force. Let's give him.
Very well. We're leaving.
See, I'm like, I'm meant to be dressing up as like one of the women, the black woman on my right. This is the Bridge Alliance, so I'm trying to find a covert way of getting in. I think I might have found it. Ah, coin's probably more important than the gun. Sneaky, sneaky. Because this game can occasionally, reward you for being smart. Not just fucking hitting everything with a sword. But hitting everything with a sword is fun. Alright, let's get into the laboratory.
I didn't expect to find a place like this hidden here.
There must be other guards. Be careful.
Okay, how best to do it? I think... Let's just look over here for a second. Oh, so much for stealthy. I can just let everyone know there's
How
bodies.
awful. They've been reduced to burning the bodies.
How many have they killed?
Yeah, let me stop and count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck this. It's boring. Let's keep going. I can only count to 10. So let's make up a good number. 22. There we go. 22 dead bodies. And I think someone's about to knock on my door. Nope, nothing. I'm good. Looks like we got more dead bodies over here. That one's... Huh. That's a Taleme. Looks like an Inquisitor, maybe? Maybe it's not the natives that are only getting burnt here. Just want to make sure I'm going the right way. Because I'm kind of dicking around. prisoners in there. Maybe go right around. Am I even going? No, I'm not going the right way at all. I've got to check sometimes. You don't see anything. What? That didn't fucking kill him?
Watch out! Grenade!
It's supposed to be a one-shot kill. Well, yeah. Not the biggest of losses. Might as well just put my armor back on. Do a costume change real quick. And I might actually give all that stuff off to Afra. Let's see. Vasco, Afra. Oh, that shit's better than the one I was gonna give her. Shit, that one can be better. Gloves. Yeah, nah. Seeing as we know everyone knows we're here now. Keys. I do not know which one you overspoke the mechanism that leads to the tunnels, but the cost of replacement will be taken from his pay. The doctor is furious he has to replacement part, and even though he probably has received it by now, I hope that once it is replaced, you will be careful. Those mechanisms, fucking just break it down. Alright, let's start freeing my people. Hello there. Hey. Those are Nords. These are Nords. What the fuck are Nords doing here? I don't think they're guards. Or they'd have to be guards.
You're not one of them. Please, get us out of here.
Nords? What are you doing locked up here?
These scientists captured and abused us. They performed experiments, made us drink potions, took our blood. I heard them say that they wanted to find out how we are immune to the Malachor. None of it makes any sense. Please, get us out of here.
I'll find a way to open this cage.
I can't believe that a silly could have fallen so low.
Locked. I don't have the key.
Hey.
It's blocked.
What is mine? So, I know why the Nords are immune. The Nords are immune because they're of seafaring. Apparently the Malachor has something to do with the Earth. And that's why the Nords are immune, because the Nords are not of the Earth, they are of the sea. How most of them are even born from the sea. Okay, well, that lockpick in. Get down to killing more fucking coin guard. And that's just the simple point, is that, yeah. The Nords are immune. Hello.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Fucking one swing, 2 kills. Would like to have done this stealthily, but we all can't win. Right now I can enter through that. No, that doesn't stay open. Gotta find the key though.
Bit of poison
Hello.
on my blade. Let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Come on, you cheat!
You know what? I got a gun too. Asshole bitch just fucking put in a hole in my armor. Didn't mean to do that. It works out.
You are on Olmenawi. Are you going to free us?
Yes, that's why I'm here. And to find out what's going on.
What's going on? We are locked up. They make us drink horrible things. We're starving. They hit us. They take our blood. They cut us up. They tell us we will die to save the Renaikse from a horrible disease. But I pray that the wicked birds catch it and die. Please get us out of here.
I will do my best. Don't worry. Locked. I don't have the key.
Not having a key is starting to piss me off. So, Nords, natives, the other one must be like Tulame. Because they need obviously a test group of potential victims. Not victims, but people who have been contracted with disease. I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. Now, as I try to navigate my way back through this. Gotta navigate my way through this goddamn maze. Back to the start. Fuck. Here there should be a path. Here somewhere. Keep going. There we go. Found it. No, I came from this way.
Here you are again.
Locked. I don't have the key.
Okay, so it must have been them I saw. Let me go look. And in here. No, I don't think I need to talk to them. Alright, let's kill the fucking dude then. Journal, flow on. Let's find the good doctor and chop his throat. Oh, everything's starting to go blurry. What's changed? Sorry, I'm fucking alt-tabbing around here. Things look to have gone blurry. I don't know. Gone good and then it just suddenly went blurry. Might be the bitrate. I don't think I got enough bitrate.
A bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Mega hit. We're not fucking. I need to check, keep checking where I'm going, because I'm just getting lost in here. Don't know what's going up. I don't know why all of a sudden my stream's starting to go all blurry. Yeah, I got signs. Look at that. It's going somewhere. I think it's just gone back to the start. Yeah, it has. I don't think I want to go that way. I do not. Okay. I think it's another exit that I've got to go to later on. Oh, uh-oh. That actually reminded me just... Oh, I can't save. What was I about to say? Because I've already been knocked. Yeah, I'm starting to get some blurriness when I look at it, though. I don't know. It might just be my internet collecting it back from the server. Let's kill them. I wasn't quite sure my blocking was working, but now that I've faced these guys, it's like, yeah, okay, I'm blocking. Because I've countered these guys. Parry, sorry, it's not block, but it's a parry. Fury. Bind. There you go. Let's go see the doctor. Hello. Ooh.
A bit of poison
Hello.
on my blade. Let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
There we go. Just fucking chopping my way through everyone. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's just check all the rooms.
Who are you? You have no right to be here.
I have come to free your prisoners and put an end to all the horrors that take place here.
I knew this would happen eventually. This all went too far. Dr. Asili here. He lost his mind a long time ago. But what are you going to do with us?
Arrest you. Then I expect you will be sentenced.
No, please! We only followed the doctor's orders.
You so
We tried to
compliant.
stop him, but he is the director of the lab.
You could have reported it to the governor or left this place.
He threatened to destroy our lives.
And your life's
We could
destroyed
not-
anyway.
Please, don't lock us up.
I'll be merciful. I'll let them leave.
What will you do once you're free?
We will try to redeem ourselves and resume our work at the governor's laboratory. That's where we worked before joining Dr. Silly's team.
If your conscience allows you to resume your activities as if nothing has happened, you may go.
I'm eternally grateful, Your Excellency.
Probably gonna regret that one later on. Oh, here we go. We got something. A key. I mean, I've got all these fucking keys, but none of them open the prisoner's box. Ooh, we might have a couple here. And secret laboratory cell 3.
These poor people lost their lives only a few hours ago. They could not survive this mutilation.
If only we'd known sooner.
That guy looks like he's Bridge Alliance. Hmm. Let's see. Second laboratory. Ah, man, look at that there. It's just paint. That's not blood whatsoever. Ooh, good reading. These documents contains hundreds of short but precise notes that describe without any emotion the torture and the experiments inflicted upon the natives and not captors. A few pages have been illustrated with sketches in which body parts were fuck. Some living subjects to the test these resistance.
This note carefully describes the sequence of the experiments. There are even sketches. It's hard not to feel sick. This is proof of all the locked. Asili has locked himself in his office.
Afra? What a surprise to see you here. You finally came to your senses.
Master, it's not...
Who is this person?
I am the legate of the merchant congregation,
He's
and
got
I'm
that
here
down
to put
for
an
it.
end to your crimes.
My crimes?
Like he's
What
never...
are you talking about? My work was for the good of humanity. Don't tell me you're crying over some savages. The survival of our species requires sacrifice.
What did you hope to find from all these experiments?
Since the Malachor never reached this island, I wanted to check if these savages were sensitive to it. And I discovered that they were naturally resistant. Do you realize the implications of this discovery? So I tried to isolate this resistance to develop a cure in order to send it to the people on the continent. But I doubt that you will be able to understand the subtlety of such an approach.
Why do you bother with the Norks?
You are known to be immunized too. I wanted to check the reality of such a statement. To be precise, this is not the case. You are actually more resistant.
How many of my people did you have to slaughter to reach that conclusion?
Come on, Afra, my dear student. Will you let these narrow-minded inquisitors decide my fate?
Now?
Are you not also devoted to science and truth?
Science and truth do not excuse your lack of humanity. I'm ashamed of having been taught by you, and that I didn't warn Burin that you'd gone mad. If I had, we could have prevented all of this.
You disappoint me so much, Afra. A second time. When I think what I wasted trying to teach you science.
We learned everything we wanted to know.
Maybe I should
This lab will close and
stop
you will answer
crunching
for
on these
everything
shifts.
you have done.
You think so? Guards, capture these people!
You can't capture me.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Watch out! Grenade!
Oh, that's what it looks like. You're fucked. Okay.
Stop! Think of my knowledge.
That's what that looks like.
All that I have accomplished. That can never disappear.
You will answer for your crimes in court.
But I'll be out soon. My colleagues will understand the importance of my work.
We shall see about that.
Cool. Notes. I guess I'm not gonna read it then. I did a good job. I'm the young. What now? I did a good job of having the young governor, when you Serena and his cousin, take the potion you said. Yeah. Just touched it. However, I must admit that I found your request slightly unusual and dangerous. We are allies of the congregation, and I'm afraid they may not approve of our applications, or it could be perceived as a poison. I hope that in the future you will perform this kind of mission by yourself rather than risk.
I can't believe it. Constantine's malachor was caused by a silly. The potion we were made to drink when we landed on the island was
And I'm immune.
contaminated. How dare he do such a thing? And why?
Either this doctor is crazy, or he wanted to provoke a war against the natives and the congregation.
And I am therefore immune because I'm a native. Kind of backfired on him. Is there another step? This is top floor. Let's go. There has to be a basement of some sort. Okay, I think I got all 3 keys. Or at least I'm hoping I got all 3 keys. Okay, yep. Had to make sure. Just get the notes out first.
Locked.
Nope, wrong one.
Thank you. Thank you. We owe you our lives.
Just a little more patience. I still have to release the other prisoners.
There. We can go around here.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet.
Thank you.
I thought
That's
I
a
was
great
losing
call.
my mind in this cage.
I must release the other prisoners. You will be out soon.
That's a great blessing. May the grass be soft under your feet. You know, that would be nice. Just without the mud. Back in here. Back in here, come. The satay.
Now that they are free, we must help the prisoners escape this place.
If they leave through the city, Hikmet guards will arrest them.
So we have to find another way to get them out.
Yeah, I have already found another way. Obviously, that's the way. Let's go. Kinda got an understanding of how this place laid out. Still need to check the map. I need to check the map. It's down here.
It's perfect. We just have to clear the way. The mechanism doesn't work.
I've got
I need
the
to take
thing.
a closer look.
I don't have. I thought I have. Anyway, I've got the cog anyway. So, suck it.
Let's go. I found a way out of the city. But be careful. You are weakened, and creatures roam these tunnels. I will lead the way.
We get to kill creatures. Creatures of the night. Ooh, ooh. Let's go. Just need to keep checking the stream. Make sure it looks alright, presentable. I think that's what I'm going for here. I want a presentable stream. Fucking poisoners. These motherfuckers, I hate them. I goddamn hate them. Fuck, do I hate them.
Desade, I'm happy to. Can I do anything?
I think that's someone knocking the door.
I must leave you.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, good, it was a false alarm. Oh, that's loud. That is pretty fucking loud. But I want to collect all the bad juices. I need to like find some poison resistance or something.
I need a bit of practice.
Don't I have Vigor 3? I swear I had Vigor 3. But I got Vigor 2. But you know. Must need Ciara for the 3. More bats.
Poison on my blade.
Poisons. Kiss my ass. Luckily I heal. I hate these pets. I hate them. Just really don't like them. That way's the back way, the way we came. And then we just go.
See if you can ward off your fate. Your armor will no longer protect you.
Just if I do this. Okay, we killed him. Killed him to Sunday. They're dead. No, no,
Desade,
I don't want to
I'm
talk
happy
to her.
to see you. Can I do anything?
I must leave you.
I think I could go 2 times. Go after both of them. I'm very fucking tempted to do it. What would...
There you are. You're free.
You
Beef,
have saved
go.
our lives.
Except for you guys need
How
to go
can
back to
we
the sea.
thank you?
We will never forget what you have done for us on Almenawi.
Orgy.
Yes, we will always be grateful.
We're not very far from the Hikmet outpost. You'll have to be careful.
I know how to reach the port without being seen.
Perfect. As for you, you should take refuge in Vikshadia. You will be safe there, but you should avoid the Alliance patrols.
We'll get there. Kwa awalem segven.
Yeah. Where the fuck am I? I'm that far out. Governor Buran. Yeah, let's kill these things. Hello. I'm not behind you anymore. You just stay there for a second as I come and fucking chop ya. Give me that sushi, that dog sushi. Let's see if I can just run past these. No, I'm gonna kill him. I want the XP. Look how close I am. I don't know why you're getting so close to them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Bridge Alliance are about to hate me. Bet no, things are much better off in Ptolemy or San Mateus. Because they're all just fucking around here. So that's where I would like to one day visit a place that looks like this. I don't know, go to like Spain or something like that. Probably going nowhere near purposeful. I would actually like to see if any of that exists.
Come closer.
No.
Come closer.
No. I haven't saved in a while. Now out of my way. I'm my guard goon.
Your Excellency.
More good
Lord
news.
Desade, and to what do I owe this honor?
I've been to Asili's laboratory and what I discovered was abominable. Hundreds of poor souls tortured, victims of horrifying experiments. There were so many dead that a pit had been dug to burn the bodies.
How horrifying.
You
I
sound
cannot
horrifying.
believe it.
The natives were not the only victims of these crimes. There are also a number of Nauts.
Nauts? Pardon me for doubting you, but do you have proof of what you say? And have you brought Dr. Asili to me so he may answer these accusations?
Yes, we captured him.
Really?
Where is he?
Very well. I will ensure that he is judged as quickly as possible. What was done with the prisoners that were being held in the laboratory?
They were freed. The Danae Exregau are satisfied and should call off their attack.
What a relief. Finally, some good news. How can I repay you?
Kill my
By
cousin.
allowing me to take part in the trial proceedings. What I saw merits justice, and I fear that the accused will find a great many defenders amongst his fellow savants.
It is a rather novel request, but granted. I shall inform the prosecutor. Let us remember that the madness of a man should not cast a shadow upon the greater sum of his work. His research is perhaps our only chance of discovering a remedy. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Yeah, level 4. Anything else I need to...
Can you tell me anything about Dr.
Asili is a man of remark.
You already told me that.
He is one of those rare. Anatomy has no secrets for him, and medicine is his passion. Do you
Inoculation?
A novel treatment that allows us to fabricate immunity to sickness, such as the pox. If any man can find a remedy for them...
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
I've leveled up. Good for me. Now, I want strength. Give me the strength. And I got nothing coming out of that one. But now, I have the power to carry that big ass samurai sword that's in my chest of goodies. Okay, I want to go get that first. Where's my home? The residence of Tasate. Let's go through here. Yo, hello. Look at that. That motherfucker right there. Grand Saber of the Far East. And it's mine. Oh, these two will be the perfect ones. Yes! You're the attorney?
Hello.
Yes.
To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. Governor Burren told me to pay you a visit.
Oh. It is you who arrested Dr. Asili and must help me prepare the trial.
Exactly.
Excellent. We will have lots to do if we want the doctor to pay for his crimes. The accused has a lot of support. Any evidence and testimonies you can gather will be useful.
We'll have no problem gathering witnesses. His laboratory cells were full of them.
We will call them to the witness box, of course. But be aware that if the victims are natives, their words will unfortunately not carry much weight here.
We got the notes.
There were also some notes. Perhaps I could convince some of the doctor's colleagues to talk.
Their testimony will be crucial. The word of other scholars is likely to be the only thing that condemns him. That plus any material evidence you can gather.
Should have kept
I
that
picked
woman
up
around.
a strange powder in the laboratory. A substance that I've not been able to identify.
You should show it to an alchemist. We need to know what it is to be able to use it.
These documents describe Dr. Asili's work. as well as the horrible experiments he was performing.
Perfect. I will read them in detail. We will no doubt find something
they
to
totally
support
won't
my
find
prosecution.
fire.
I have found a letter proving that Dr. Asili voluntarily transmitted the Malachor to my cousin, Constantin Dorsey. I would like to add that I too was a victim of this poisoning.
However,
Did the accused try to take the life of the governor of New Serene? This is an extremely serious crime.
Indeed. He saw my cousin and me as the ideal control group to prove his theories. And no humanitarian or diplomatic consideration could put a stop to his ambition.
This letter alone is crucial proof. I will put it on our file.
Do we have any chance of winning?
Yes, I am rather confident. You have provided overwhelming evidence.
We
But
need
if
to
we
get
had
more.
witnesses, we would have an even bigger chance of winning.
I will return to you soon. The Nauts should be at the port, and the islanders had to take refuge in Vikshadir. As for the scientists, they said they would go back to the governor's laboratory. I should give this powder to someone who can tell me what it is.
take a breath, Sade. I want to go after the Nords first. Because I'm pretty sure they're very close to where I am. Nope, they're on the other side. Where's that? And she's right here. I can talk to her here.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
I would like you to tell me about Asili.
I was expecting you to come and see me about this. What would you like to know?
Ask her opinions on this.
Do you think, as your master does, that science justifies all sacrifices?
No. I may have believed that at one time, without of course ever imagining that we'd resort to such cruel treatment. But Dunkus, you and Siora have opened my eyes to the limits of science. To worship it as we do in the Alliance does not make us better than Teleme.
Were you aware
That's
of Dr.
weird.
Asili's experiments?
In part, yes. That's why I chose not to be his student any longer.
Why not say anything?
Because I never thought he would go so far. Over time, he became more and more cruel. I found his approach brutal. As if by meeting the natives it deprived him of all humanity. He spoke of
Her
them as
eyes look weird,
test
like they've been
subjects,
painted on.
never as people. But there was a time when he was the greatest doctor and scientist in the Alliance. And I clung on to that memory.
You do know that you were captured thanks to him.
Yes, but I thought the natives wanted to trade us merely as prisoners of war.
Like they almost look
I was
doll-like.
blind. And stupid. I regret it terribly.
In your opinion, were the horrors practiced in this laboratory necessary for his research?
No, even if he was convinced of it. General interest outweighs the suffering of a few individuals. He wanted results quickly, to the point of neglecting slower, more humane methods. I hope we'll succeed in ensuring these experiments never happen again.
Would you be willing to testify against Dr. Asili during his trial?
Of course. I was going to
Yes,
talk to you
that's
about
one.
that. I want to convince my colleagues that we must give up these kind of methods. And even if it costs me dearly, I want my master to pay for what he did. Anything else?
I got one.
I must leave you.
What's the second closest? Let us go be off. Huzzah! Swing the cape. There we go. Out of the way, out of the way. Business. I'm the legate. What's this? Jenkins Laboratory. Yep, there we go. I know my way around this. I totally wasn't just lost then.
Hello. I see that you're back to work.
Indeed. We were not bothered thanks to you. And here I can make myself useful. but I don't think you're here to ask about me.
Nope.
What can I do for you?
I'm gonna try to...
What is your purpose here?
I helped Dr. Honor to understand the research of my former master. He's the one who became his successor.
I do hope that he doesn't use the same methods.
Of course not.
What about your other colleagues? What's become of them?
They felt guilty. They stopped their experiments and returned to Al-Sad.
Back to the continent for the mask.
What do the other scholars think of Dr. Asili now that his actions have been revealed for all to see?
Most still admire him greatly. He was the greatest amongst us, you know? They didn't witness what was happening in the lab, and they have little interest in the natives. For them, the main problem is political, given that the war against the rebels cost us dearly. Until they understand the horrors that happened there, they will not have any moral issues.
Still need to convince someone of the... Show her the...
I discovered this strange powder in one of the laboratory's chests. Do you know what it is?
I did see the doctor using it once or twice, but I don't know what it is. But I can study it for you if you want. I have the tools that will allow me to do so here.
Okay, what is it?
What is it?
It is a quintessence of black blood. Probably created using the blood of numerous patients. The doctor managed to harness the very concept of the Malachor in this powder. A single pinch ingested by someone would be enough for them to be afflicted by the disease.
Jeez,
with the quantities that you brought me, hundreds of people could be contaminated. It's terrifying. I cannot believe Asili would do such a thing. Here, these are my notes. I wrote down all the details of my experiments, as well as my conclusions.
Thank you. I will relay them to the prosecutor.
Alright, now, will you testify?
Are you prepared to testify against Dr. Asili?
Yes.
Oh!
I kept silent for far too long about
Thought I
what
was
was
gonna
going
have to,
on in
fucking,
that lab. I know what we did was wrong,
give her a bit of the
and
beef.
I do not want it to happen again.
Thank you. Your story
bit of
could
the
change
powder.
the outcome of this trial.
Yeah.
I must leave you. What she saw working alongside Asili obviously upset her. She will make an excellent witness.
Need to get upstairs. Let's see who we got to talk to now. Yeah, that's not creepy. File contains from what you understand of the sketches. As he sought to discover how patients were focused on the water might have interested on the... You can see words which are obviously written by saying completely useless research, give up. We have much better things to do. Cool. More notes. More notes and evidence. The great detective and legate of the congregation, Lord de Sate. Oh, look at all the... I thought that was like a dildo. But all the colours. Yeah, here we go.
Dr. Honor, what do you want?
Didn't I save you?
What is your role and what is your research topic?
I'm in charge of the governor's laboratories. My main research concerns the Malachor, of course. Above all, we searched for a way to reduce the suffering of the sick.
Searched?
Now that we have access to my colleague Asili's work, it gives us hope of finding a cure.
So the crimes he committed while conducting his work do not concern you?
He will be judged for that. But it would be a shame for him to have done all this for nothing.
What do you think of Dr. Asili now that you've learned how he conducted his research?
Well, obviously the few excesses he has conceded himself are unfortunate, but he remains the greatest scientist that the Alliance has ever known. His work has had a profound effect on science. It seems quite unfair to me to reduce his life's work just to what he has done lately.
If I understand correctly, you will be one of his defenders.
Naturally. I don't deny that he made a terrible mistake,
It was
but
not a
he
mistake,
meant
was it?
well. And he was probably acting on behalf of our helplessness to combat the Malicor.
Would you agree to speak at the trial? Your influence could be crucial.
Oh, but I already intended to give a statement. His lawyer came to find me.
So are you ready to defend a man who used to torture and murder to advance his research?
Indeed, because I think the entire work of a scientist should not be judged on a single mistake. It is obvious that he should not have used such methods, but Asili has never been very political. I doubt he understood the implications of his actions.
So you're saying the only problem in this case is political?
Essentially, yes. The war he nearly caused could have been expensive for our governor and the city, but let's not fool ourselves. No tears will be shed over the fate of a few of those bloodthirsty savages.
Savages. I'm just gonna do it because I know it'll succeed.
What interest do you have in defending Dr. Asili? You've obviously taken his place since his arrest. I understand that you admired him a lot, but under his tutelage you could not really impose your own ideas. Well, now you finally have a chance to leave your own mark on history.
You are not wrong, but I find it rather unlikely that he will be sentenced.
I have gathered a lot of damning evidence against him. And with your testimony...
I could finally publish my research on fountain contamination. Very well. You've convinced me. I will now testify for the prosecution.
Yes!
It is true that it's time to turn the page and leave his cruel methods behind.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you, Doctor. Dr. Onur is an influential scholar. His testimony would convince the judges.
Overwhelmingly. Do I really need the notes? Yes, but I'm gonna get the notes anyway. Because knowing something's gonna happen. Where's the door? Let's see if I can steal some stuff. Let's see, I can steal this book. Pick up the book. Alright, okay. Let's go convince some Nords to. Come on guys, move. Let's convince some Nords to do their work. Okay, left, and then keep following the path. Ooh, those were in-game stutters. And we just follow along to reach the nodes. Come on. Uh-huh. Leave her alone, you fucking bullies. Get him, Vasco, get him! Okay, I'll get him.
Is everything alright?
Once again, thanks to you. These people wanted to kill me.
Yeah, I think I know
They
why.
certainly wanted to prevent you from testifying at the doctor's trial.
The doctor will be judged. I suppose you'd like me to testify about how we suffered.
Indeed. If you do not fear another attempt on your life by these men.
Don't worry. I won't put up with intimidation.
You get the
From
rest
now
of your
on,
boys.
My people will watch over me until I can testify. And I intend to witness the execution of our torturer. You can count on me.
Thank you. Your word will be crucial during the trial.
And I had to twist some arms, but I got all the evidence I need. So now where do we go? Right. What? Right, we need to go talk to the natives. But I don't see how the natives. They're not even gonna listen to the natives though. Science. Nothing in here. Kinda hoping something was in here. Start breaking walls. Yep, nothing happening. We'll leave Afra here. I want to take Ciara. I'm hoping Ciara can help me. Help. Don't you tell me that I forgot. Nope. Look at it. That's great. It's grand. I'm gonna fucking give it some rooms. I can't. Oh well. Let's give Kurt my sword. Yeah. Inventory. Got nothing. Kinda like it. Kinda like that. No, don't need any of that. I gotta know where I want to put it, so I'm just gonna put it in there. I'm not sure if I want to sell it, break it down. Break it down.
Hey! You are the Onol Menawi
Yep,
who
that's
freed
me.
us. We managed to reach Vikshadir.
I thought
They
you
told
died.
me what you did for them, Renaikse. Well done. I was able to give them the care they needed. Some wounds will take time to heal, but they are safe thanks to you.
I'm happy to see that
And
they're
now we're
better.
about to put him back in
But you
danger.
didn't come here for that, did you?
No. I came to ask for your help. The doctor who captured and tortured you is about to be tried for his crimes. He has a lot of support among his people. He's a respected man despite what he did. If we don't have testimony from some of his victims, he will surely be released.
You'll have our words. We'll go to the Grand City and tell our story.
And the mad lion will die for causing so much
Whoa,
harm to our
hey,
people.
hey.
May the
Prison.
earth engulf him. You can return to Hikmet. I'll make sure they get there in good health.
Thank you, Tiernahach. And thank
thought
you
she
all.
died.
I blame myself for forcing these poor people back to the city where they have suffered so much.
My people are strong and proud. They will not be afraid to speak in front of your judges for justice.
Still contemplating putting the moves on Afra as well. Yes, wondering, do I want to do it? Nah. Yes. No. I don't know. I just don't know. It would be funny to have Pateus up there, but I don't really need his charisma. I don't need his charisma boost anymore because I'm pretty much maxed out on charisma. But I do need the intuitive fucking words. Alright.
You have
Alright,
returned,
not
Your
English
Excellency.
speaking people.
Do you have any news on our matter?
A Nort victim of Dr. Asili agreed to testify.
Excellent. This kind of...
The islanders will testify at the trial. Their injuries will surely convince the...
Indeed. But do bear in mind that the island...
I managed to convince the scientists in the governor's laboratory...
Excellent. These are not direct witnesses, but if they denounce the doctor, we are... Perfect. That will convince our scientists.
Afra, one of Dr. Asili's former students...
Excellent. This will...
An alchemist studied the powder that we found in the laboratory. Apparently, it's some kind of concentrate made from the blood of several patients with the Malachor. It seems that less than a pinch of this powder is enough to contaminate whoever consumes it. There's enough here to make a small town sick.
A terrifying thought. I will add the analysis and this powder to the evidence on record. You have gathered overwhelming evidence. The defense will have a hard time saving the accused. I think we can go to trial with confidence now.
Will the trial begin soon?
It seems to be the right time. Excellent investigation work. I think we have every chance of winning.
Where will the trial be
but
held?
Then there's some dirty
At the palace.
tricks.
I regret to inform you that you will not be able to attend. However, I'm sure the governor will keep you informed of the outcome of the proceedings.
It's gonna be some bullshit.
Madame, congratulations. The trial was exemplary. Asili's madness was exposed to the entire world. And you have demonstrated the horror of his methods.
Thank you, Excellency. But all praise should be showered upon Sir de Sade.
Yes.
The evidence he supplied was irrefutable.
Praise it on me.
It was necessary that you hear the victims, in order to understand the extremities to which your science has taken you.
Come now. One cannot conclude that science was guilty here.
Not science, but the savants were. It is never right to set aside humanity in the name of the common good. No knowledge justifies killing or torture.
Your words are wise, and I promise to remember them.
You have not always shown yourself a man of impeccable judgment, Excellency.
We are all, from time to time, victim of our own blind enthusiasm, that is true. But this trial has shaken my usual resolve. It may very well change the course of history.
Where is Afra? I need Afra. I need her. Not going there yet. Not just yet. Who will I bring as the other person? Afra needs to be there. No. Yes. Yeah. Let's bring Ciara as well. Because it does crimes mainly against her people. Her people.
Afra, are you certain that you want to attend this?
I do not want to attend.
Oh, yes.
I must.
I like this lady.
Dr. Asili, you have been found guilty of all accusations brought against you. In consequence, the Bridge Alliance Tribunal condemns you to death. Do you have any final words?
Oh, it's an old
You
head
treat
chopping.
me like a monster. But how many times have you stayed your own hands? So close to the goal to finally find a remedy, You would have done as I. What do a few lives mean when the future of all humanity hangs in the balance? You are nothing more than idiots, incompetents, and you, Baron, are the greatest hypocrite of all. You know that I am right.
Executioner, earn your pay.
Here we go. It's time for the choppy chop.
You know that I am right.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything?
I must leave you.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, down here. I want to talk to the thing, the dude, the boss, the governor. Let's go. I want to talk to him. See what he's got to say. Doesn't matter. Before I head off for San Mateus.
Your Excellency.
Lord Desade, and to what do I owe?
No.
I have to go.
Farewell, my lord.
What are you dickheads looking at? It's just a fucking wall. Let's go. Bring him for his team. Nope. Don't need Afro anymore. And now that's almost done. Shit. Yeah, just gotta set up camp regions there. And I guess I still gotta do these, but I just can't be fucked. I might actually do them later on. Attack on San Mateus. It's like multiple days. That's my phone. Let me find my phone. Let me find my phone. Let us see. Fuck off. I don't even like that. Fucking bitch. Trace. Bring up the divine fury. Put a ring on him. I'm just gonna keep going. Well, I know I've taken the Order of the Luminous out, so hopefully I won't have to deal with them. Potions and ammo. The Mind Shakers. Wish the stars were a little better. They're good, but they're not great.
Sir de Sade, seeing
Yes,
you
yeah.
is a genuine relief.
Yep.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals, which some people believe to be sent by the demons of the island.
Some people? So you're not certain that's the case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malachor. I became more cautious. But no matter where these attacks come from, our men are becoming exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid.
Yep.
Maybe they can help you find out where these
On the
beasts
way.
come from.
I will go there and meet them.
Fucking
I
come
hope
on,
to make
let's
it
go.
in time.
I am infinitely grateful, Your Excellency. You have proved your efficiency many times already. I am certain you will put an end to this.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Jeez, she took a quick stance of authorities very quickly. Let's go kill some beasts, some monsters, some things that go bump in the night. So that's still a flowing volcano. Looks pretty. I can keep going on for another hour. Finish this one, this little mission quest up. After I take some provisions, lawfully. It's where I think it is. What's going on there? First, let's take out some bandits. Some, you know.
Here comes our
Whoa!
payboy.
Bunch of cowards!
Yeah. Let's fucking work. Just sell some of that stuff. I need to start selling that stuff. Just a dead body. Yeah. Oh, we got more bandits. Hello.
Here comes our pay, boys.
Just breaks right through. Okay, so heavy weapons makes one single mighty damage, while the swords are just like a great big overhead swing that'll like hit multiple people and don't do as much. Don't do as much damage. That's alright. It's cool. I could do both. Not much armor damage though. Anyway, let's press on. Yeah, I'm here to save you.
You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining terrible attacks.
I know, let me
The
go.
animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers.
We're actually here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit I was praying for more soldiers, but any help is welcome. We're under attack every night, and we've already
let's
lost
go.
a lot of men. At this rate, we won't survive another night.
Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare, before these beasts attack again.
Some preparation is necessary before defending against such an attack.
Understood. Come find me again when you're ready.
I'm gonna get Gert. I don't need public betrayers for this one. Thought I had a camp nearby. I do, it's back here. So let's go. Kurt. I haven't used Kurt in a while.
Alright, let's wait.
Ready, weapons? There they are!
Let's get him! Actually, Afro would be perfect.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away!
But that's why I wanted to bring Kurt, because I knew he'd have a lot of fucking power. Oh shit, das hat er Spaß gemacht. Okay.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Come on. It's off balance. You've got black auras, I've got fucking white.
I can't hold on much longer! To my help! Death to the others! We have succeeded!
Yeah!
Bravo, soldiers!
Get him a fucking loot. Give me that goddamn loot. Oh, beast essence and fangs and sharp claws.
Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter.
I know.
If it weren't for you, the outpost would have undoubtedly fallen tonight.
Yes.
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago, in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking. But I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid I might have sent them to their death.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Thank you, officer. I will do everything in my power to
been
find
there.
them. Until then, try to hold on.
You be careful. Goodbye.
We're approaching Deirdre's territory. I hope she isn't involved.
So do I. That being said, maybe we should go and meet her.
Yeah. Great minds, I was thinking the same thing. Is no one leaving the area? The Blacklands. Let's see. No, I'm gonna keep these two. I like this. I like this team. Despite the fact that one of them died, but you know. He'd last a lot more than the other ones. What's that? That's a camp area. hopefully this, I can one-shot them. I'm hoping I one-shot them. So if I two-shot them. Three-shot them. Fucking double team. Oh, it's a skill rune. Thought it was it's gonna be I thought it was going to be a what's it called? A camp. I guess I should have guessed again. The camp's so close. Oh, fuck you! Some bitch fucking scared me. Don't know how to get up there. Come on. There must be a way to get in there. So I earned a skill. Let's continue on. Let's see what's going on.
The soldiers' tracks lead to the northeast. We should follow if we want to find them.
I think I want to go there. Like you said, like maybe we want to talk to Daedra first. I think that might be the way to go. Just gotta make sure I'm going the right way. I'm not just going around in circles here. To be honest with you, I forgot which one's Daedra. I think that's Sierra's sister. I think. Or are these the cultists? I can't remember which one of these were. But I'm gonna have a talk.
Oh, it's you. Things have changed since your last passage. Beasts have been coming in great numbers every night. They attack the village. They come in ranks, like your soldiers, as if they were commanded by someone. This troubles me greatly. What do you seek?
It's precisely because of these attacks that I'm here. The San Mateus outpost has sent out a small group of soldiers to find out their origin. Did they come through here?
I saw them, yes. But we did not kill them. They even fought side by side with my men. I hoped that they would find where the beasts came from, and why they are attacking. They had never behaved like this before. They must be sick or poisoned. Coming back to your soldiers, they went north. That's all I know.
Thank you, Daedra.
Anything more?
Nope.
I need to be going.
Wow, Seg.
Need to take just a little bit of a step.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, let's get back to the game. Alright, so we're heading north. Took an extra detour, but I just wanted to do it for the role playing. We're gonna go north. It's just a straight, like, it doesn't matter which road I take. Just take one or two. It doesn't matter. Just as long as I'm heading towards that great big N. I keep seeing that there's a third viewer, because I know who 1 and 2 are. Come on, man, you can chat to me. Let's just see right out 2 though. Because honestly, I don't really have much to say except for just playing the game. That's pretty much all I'm going to be doing. Got bats. So these great
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Yeah. Fucking love the sword too. Very much like the sword. What the fuck is that? Ugh. It's over here. Not so bad. Nothing really here. Scouting up here. Here we go. Let's get rid of these fuckers first. Can you stop for like a second?
Things are about to get dicey!
Okay, what the fuck? Oh, I know what that sticky thing is now. It's the glue on my fucking thing to keep the soft mouse pad on. Because it's fallen off. Hold on. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a second. This, the thing that keeps my padding, my mouse pad padding on, is coming apart here. Just rip it off and put on some like double-sided tape. Wait.
This man will die if we don't do something
He's
about
alive.
it.
What happened? You saved me. Thank you.
Run, boy, run.
I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail and it led us to a large glade east of here. You'll find raised stones there. The ones which are worshipped by the islanders. there was a creature there.
A beast so large.
Beast
Yeah, okay. It's
so
a guardian.
large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it. That's what must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed. All my comrades fell in battle against it. I fled. I had to inform the lieutenant.
And you were right. Don't worry, we'll take care of it now.
We took some notes, and we drew a map as we progressed. It may be of use to you. Everything is in that chest over there. Here, take the key.
Motherfucker. What do you got in here? Tracking notes. Let's go to the beast traps led us to the area surrounding Vidlog. The heretic who lives there must have sent them to attack us. We were wrong, the beast did not come from this village. We found more tracks much farther, going towards the heart of the island, which is that big giant fucking volcano. The trail leads further to the east, where there are more creatures and we can hear loud cries. This must be the source of the attack. We saw a gigantic creature that was calling the other beasts and sending them towards us. It's a genuine demon. Keep on going. Gotta save. Let's go. Here we go. Yep. So that's cool. Yeah. That's a lot of them. I think Afro would have been helpful here.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Green blood, my friend. Do you need some?
I must leave you.
A lot of beast essence. Maybe I should start selling them. Here, go. Then. What's in here? Okay, can't just crouch under there. Gotta go round. Can't just go up and over it too. Fucking hell. Game's so fucking picky. I saw the chest. Whatever, isn't it? Shiz, yeah. Resistance potions. Yes. That's what I need more of. That's what I need to use more of. Camp. Apparently there's another campsite. Yeah, that'd be it right there. Hopefully. Get him, Kurt. Free hit.
Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Just need a fucking point.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Okay, why am I not drinking a potion? Because it's a resurrection powder. Fuck! My life.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
No magic left. Drink a potion.
I will keep fucking shooting you if you stay still.
Green blood. I can't hold on much longer. Running out of energy. Drink a potion. Green blood. I can't hold
If I drink the potion, does he heal?
on much longer.
Didn't think so. Oh, fucking smacked him right into that fucking. Just go bang!
This creature looks a lot like the one who is attacking Hikmet, and seems to be afflicted by the same disease. I'm certain that a human is behind this epidemic. These creatures wouldn't attack in such a coordinated manner if someone wasn't leading them.
A memory crystal. Okay, what's in now? Travel both the same test, but I want to get that other. I want to get that other campsite. Just go back where we came. Okay, fuck you then. Guess we can only go down there. Up, up, up! Where's the path? The path is that way. Doesn't seem to be doing this side. Doesn't seem to be, you know, need to be doing that much on this side of the island. Just because I've done most of San Mateus' stuff. And you can't get back this way. Why can't I do that? Come on. Is there another path? Come in for fucking nothing. I have. Back to the campsite, we'll just go straight back to the thing. Which camp is this one? Login expedition camp. Oh, these blackstones and like surely you could do something with those back on the continent. Where is it? And trouble. here because I want to see what that is. Just go straight there. Looks like I can. Like, I'd have to go through the trees and try to squeeze my way through these things, but it's not that hard. Oh, fuck. And that should be it. Yep. Right around those fucking things. Almost level up again. What are we fighting?
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
I thought you're fucking... Okay, okay. Do that. You know this. It might have broken through something, but I broke his fucking life.
Some Renaigse around here.
That doesn't happen often. Do you want something?
You're very isolated here. Why live so far from a village?
It's a long story. Matir, will you tell him?
When I was young, I got engaged to a young man, but he wasn't my Minundanem. I thought he was, but I was wrong. And one day, I met the one I would love for all my life. As I had broken my engagement, we were exiled.
So, our parents came to settle here. They built this house, and we were born.
There. Now you know the whole story. Do you want to know anything else?
Nope. I'm cool.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Yeah, that's a campsite. Might have all the campsites. First, get my companions. Patreus. Let's get moving. Travel. Ah, never mind. We're good to go. Let's just... Up the stairs. Shut that bell up your ass.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you? You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again,
she
your
sounds
help
pissed off
was a
about it.
blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it's thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
Nope.
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menaemon, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers, and its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know, but someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a man of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery. At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
Nah.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
The outer wall. I'm gonna keep that point. There's no other point here. No, I don't have a point there. Okay, I'm gonna take Siora and Kurt. Actually, I might take Vasco instead. Yeah, I'll take Vasco. Because I think this is the big reveal. Constantine's been things that demons are possessed by the fucking gods of the continent or something. By the true enemy, his man. Yeah, I'll take Kurt. Oh, not Kurt, Vasco. Yeah, let's go see my cousin. Oh yeah. I was like, what mission's that one? That's that side mission. Yes, I know. I should be drop some stuff off, actually. I want to keep those. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get. Okay, time to talk to the flamboyant man, and then my cousin. Probably evil now by the looks of him.
Minister.
Your ex... How, may...
Nope, you're not the one.
That'll be all.
Goodbye.
No, 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 Desate, don't go away from the door. As soon as I walk through these doors.
Locked. Sir de Corsilion.
Desade, my young student, what can I do for you?
The mission you entrusted me with has made great...
Very well. Oh, this is remarkable work. Thanks to you, the prince will surely be very grateful. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Looking forward to seeing you...
That door. That has something bad in it. I was expecting something a little bit more demonic. No, it's not like skull's the only thing, but it's relatively normal. It's more decoration than anything.
Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a Guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
Bullshit.
Why would you leave like that? God, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
You better tell me everything.
But Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. but His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed.
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Listen, I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it.
Already been there.
I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
He never was very reasonable. But it is true that these walks at night are rather suspicious.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Enon Mil Frictamen had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
It's a big book. Oh, this potential, this feeling of power. I feel so alive. My experiments offered catasex link. Sex only cured me, but those I established myself made me a god soon. The whole island wants on my call, as long as I am not interrupted. A small group of exiled natives saw me. Fuck, I know about them. But I heard the other night. They would ruin my whole plans. I can't take that risk. I must rid of. Fuck. No, I know. I know where those natives are. Just wondering who should I take. I'm gonna take Pat again. Just because I want a bit more beef. I don't care, I just want to keep going.
It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
I thought I blocked. I guess I can't block that attack.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegat.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, We see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me, so we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Cool.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent on Manawi.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Gotta get Vasco. Might hurt me with a later fight, but it might make the stalking a little bit easier. To be honest, I don't mind taking on the fight. I'm a little bit more confident with fighting. Let's go check. Save first, just in case I'm making a stupid mistake. And let's go. I don't wait for Constantine at a house somewhere here. Where is this goddamn house? Oh, it's the other way. Let's go around here. Hold on. Just jump here. Now we can wait.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
It's Constantine. With some friends.
Getting up to a good part. So much for the sneaky.
Let's see if we can ward off this fate.
Knocks me. Still fast cut in here. I like this Fury. I like the Fury more than the other thing I use. Than that just big hit and swing attack, although I might use that one. It is a bit more of a swing.
We do well to follow it.
Just brought Kurt. I thought I could sneak. Looks like I can't. I know where this leads. I've been here before, though. Alright, Constantine, what are you doing up here? Boss battle? that's the fucking tablet I broke. Fucking.
Constantine, what are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right.
Can you do
then
it now?
You'll understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Jesus.
Constantine, come back and explain yourself.
What your cousin did to this Nada is abhorrent. If Katasach had known, he would
Almost
have
like I
been
can't
dead.
fuck.
He's gone mad. It's the only explanation.
Poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Close to his Nestiri.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Close to his Nestiri.
Barely did an attack on me though. Any damage?
Let's see if you can ward off this feint. Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
More adrenaline. Ouch.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Oh, heck. Hit him right back into the fucking tomb.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity.
He wants to be a god.
Power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets.
He's stopping me from getting to him.
Kill him.
Yeah.
This is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Mil Frichterman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
Don't forget, he has a personal guard. He's bound to have warned them against us after what happened.
You're right. We should be careful.
And we're gonna need an army. Alone against all of these creatures will be
Well, we got. I can get the natives.
The natives will follow us.
Yes.
What do you think about the Nauts?
I would like to answer you myself, but alas, I cannot.
Be
The
nice to keep
question
them by the sea.
will have to be asked to the Admiral.
We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
But I want the loot! Okay, I'm gonna do this one, and then we'll find Constantine's hiding place. So I think we're setting up for the final act here. At least it looks like we're setting up for the final act. I'm kind of excited for this one. We need to get the North somehow. The North's probably the linchpin because they have the boats. So that it at least, so long as we stay near the coast, we'll have some backup. Hi, King.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I came to ask for your help in stopping my cousin, Dunkus. Did you hear about the attacks of creatures led by strange guardians throughout the island?
Yes, Darren sent a messenger to tell me about it.
My cousin was sick, and to cure him, Katasak used the bonding ritual on him. But the power he received from it made him mad, and he started bonding himself in other places. He transformed his guardians each time, and used them to attack those he considers to be his rivals.
What you're telling me is terrifying. Katasak and Evosh should never have bonded him. Your cousin is breaking the balance. He's consuming, and will only want to consume more.
Indeed. Enon Mil Frichterman warned me that Constantine was now targeting the sanctuary at the heart of the island. I cannot fight him alone. I need allies. I intend to go and find the other factions and ask for their support. But I also need your people. Because we must all stand together to stop the threat that is weighing on the island.
Your will to create an alliance between all the peoples on this island is wise and noble. And the call of Enon Mil Frichterman cannot remain unanswered. We will be by your side in the battle. I am not a fighter, but Deirdre will lead our warriors. And I would also like for you to take this weapon. I pray it will be useful in the fight that is coming.
I've already got a cool badass weapon.
Don't thank me. You managed to earn my people's trust. And you fight for a cause that affects us all. May the earth support each of your steps, and may the volcano give you its strength.
I must admit that I expected Dunkus to be more angered when he learned what Constantine had done.
He's a sage amongst sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enon Mil Frichterman speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
That confirms it. I made the right choice. Teofredi couldn't have a better High King.
Let's see this. Mace. Just one-handed. Like, oh, I'm honored to take it because I kind of like the dude. But it's not my badass sword. The Nords. Let's convince the Nords. Okay, maybe that should be the last place we go. Go to May first, because that I think will be easier.
My dear child.
I'll see you later.
Take care, my...
Maybe as a show. After Ambitreus comes with me. And they're the two I send because, you know, they're enemies, but these are two people from both sides of the war. Where if they can come together for a common ground, maybe these two long rivals can see an alliance being prosperous. Yeah. Because they still have a guardian fucking strapped in the middle of town.
Your Eminence,
fuck your prayers.
I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Do you remember I thought that someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantine.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantine acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures, do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a Donegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the Guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of. And I need some help. Others have already joined me. But we also need the support of Thélème. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment. You can count on our help.
Yes.
My men will fight by your side.
Damn right.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom, we have a chance to prevail. I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
She looks fucking pissed that I've done it too. I'm like, come on, lady. Just crack a smile or something. Like, excited about doing battle. To heck from it. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I know I'm gonna lose. I'm not gonna have my little viewer foe hammer here. But I think, because I at least want to take a half to an hour break. I might finish this game off later tonight. The globe, the world. So I kind of want to finish this game tonight. I don't really want to, but I want to take a break and do some other stuff. Or get some little bit of exercise going. Finish this game up, and then bridge lines. Just to help me know where I'm going.
Your Excellency, I'm very sorry, but I can't let you in. For safety reasons, people from Thélème are not tolerated at the palace. Do you understand?
Yes, of course. I'm so dangerous that I could attack the palace all by myself.
So much for that show of friendship. Go get Vesco. So I'll get Ciara. They're at war with the wrong way. They're at war with the natives too, so maybe that can be the show of friendship. Nope. Ciara. Let's go. Happy now? No more people from Thélème with me.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, and to what do I owe this honor?
I have come to solicit your help and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against whom?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hickbed, but also San Mateus, and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different Guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the Guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantine.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then, there was a ritual and his capture. And Constantine has fallen into madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island, to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears he wants to take control of Tirfredi. He is preparing to attack the Volcano Sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantine betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, Desade. Which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us?
Precisely. I have already gathered support, but I need as many allies as possible.
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant that this story has a link to the island or whatever foolishness, but I do trust you. You have rendered us valuable services and have supported us. And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to go unpunished, we will stand beside you.
Thank you, Excellency, thank you. You have improved our chances of success tenfold. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Alright. It wasn't a solid one, but we've got him to the table at least. Let's see. Coin guard and the Nords. Coin guard would be harder. And it means I've got to go into New Serene, which is going to be a bitch. Started off with. Let's convince the coin guard first. We're gonna have to fight some guards off, but go with it. Make sure where I'm going, because I remember that I keep getting lost. Yeah, this is the tavern. Oh, it's the barracks. Where's the stairs up here?
Hello, Commander.
Lord Desade, how can I be of service to you?
I have come to ask for your help.
I'm at your service, Your Excellency. What is it you want from me?
We need reinforcements to protect the sanctuary of the islanders, north of the island.
Very well. I will send some troops there. But may I ask who or what they will be fighting?
Creatures, in great numbers. And probably my cousin.
I beg your pardon?
As your men must have told you, he has changed a lot recently. Ever since he was cured of the Malachor and bonded to the island, he has become obsessed with power. He is now targeting the heart of the island. If he succeeds, we're all doomed.
I have indeed heard reports of the Governor's peculiar behavior. Since he is our employer, I asked my men to turn a blind eye. But thanks to your help, we avoided dishonor. I won't forget it. If you're telling me that we are in danger, and that we need to go to this sanctuary, we'll go.
Thank you, Commander.
Anything else?
Nope.
I have to go. Goodbye.
I also have a lot to do. Until next time, Your Excellency.
Okay. It's time for the notes. really. They're the ones I want. So if we lose, we at least have an exit plan. Okay, I don't think I need to go that way. Just take the main road. I could probably get... No, wait, no, I can't upgrade my sword. I just remembered. Let's go this way. Up we go.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I have come to ask for your help, Admiral. My cousin has been plunged into madness, and he apparently wishes to conquer the whole island. He took control of many creatures by reenacting rituals he learned from the islanders. And now he uses them to attack the cities and the villages of those he considers to be his rivals.
A difficult situation, admittedly, but one that does not concern us. Who's in charge of the island is none of our business, Desarde, and you know that.
It actually does concern you. If my cousin takes control of the island, soon there will be no ports where your ships can berth. He's not looking for political influence. He desires power. Absolute power.
I see. It's a decent argument. So what now?
We must stop him at all costs. And for that, I will need allies. I already have the support of other factions, but I was hoping I could count on the help of the Nauts.
You can. My men aren't really used to fighting on land, but they will be by your side. You have proven time and time again that we can trust you.
Thank you, Admiral.
May the winds be in your favor, Desarde. You'll need all the help you can get.
Save just in case, because I wanted to do the Constantine thing. Basically, yeah. Inform them that, yep, I'm ready.
Maimanundanem, do you need something?
I must leave you.
There's two to follow, so we'll go. Alright, give me a sec.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, let's get this woman.
Hello, Glendan.
Mic off.
What can I
Mic
do
on.
for you?
Sorry, I was just testing to see if I turn my mic on.
To tell you that men are going to come all the way to the sanctuary. Some Renaigse.
I thank you for coming to warn me in person. But our High King has already spoken to me. I am disgusted to welcome warriors of the faraway island. But the decision is not mine. And in truth, we do not have the choice, do we?
No. It is all of Tirfredi and Enon Milfrichtemen that's in danger. We have need of every able warrior to protect them. You need to prepare yourself as well. I fear that you will not be spared.
We will fight, have no doubts. Because such is our duty and our will. These are our lands that are attacked.
I have no doubt. Good luck, Glendan.
May the rocks give you their toughness. You shall need it more than everyone else. Can I do anything else for you?
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelam seg.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing the blast battle. This is gonna be the final part. Yep. This is it. I think I'm gonna go fucking all the way. I'm not taking a break. I'm just gonna go for it. Probably get killed first off rage quit, but I'm gonna have a go at it for now. Because this might be the final part of the game here. I'm kind of excited for it too. Where is it hidden? Here. We can go over there. At least I believe it to be the final part.
Come closer.
Yeah. Dude, I'm close already. I'm close enough. Run the wrong way. Let's keep going back here. At least I think it's the end. It might not be. As I just missed the fucking front gate. Oh man. So as you can see, 14 parts. Oh, we got something stopping me here. We gotta fight. We've already started the ending. Hey there, my big fucking oh, fucking Kurt with one shot. Yeah, it's up here. Oh boy. I really hope I'm still streaming. Because it'd suck if it cuts off at the end. The music's starting to go beat. Come on, man. I see I got another viewer. Stick around, man. It's gonna be the end.
Indicated in his note shouldn't be very far.
He has guards that are very loyal to him. There's a chance they'll be protecting his hideout.
Yeah, well, there they are. We're gonna fucking...
Things are about to get dicey.
He's dead. Well, I think I gotta do this a little bit, but then we're gonna do a fucking massive battle, it looks like. Something to hide out. What's up here? Absolutely nothing. What is all this? Kurt's holding it by himself? I'm seeing a lot of stuff around here. Got some pure ore in here. Crude refined ore. Clean my calculations by performing linking rituals and on-manual Frickman should be especially weakened and ice powerful. I cannot wait to annihilate this. God.
Constantine has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They are sacred places for the natives. Places of connection. This place. This journal. My poor Constantine, you have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
No Donegad has ever done such a thing. It goes against the balance that we are defending. Enon Mirfrichteman was right. Your cousin wants power. He is feeding from the strength of Tyr Fredi.
So much so that he's threatening Enon Mirfrichteman himself. He wants to take his place. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan for weeks. He even used us to achieve it. The intruder in the sanctuary was certainly sent by him to scout the place. We'll need to gather allies if we're going to stop him.
Well, we have the
but
allies.
We will also have to weaken him and break apart the bonds that he's established.
I don't know exactly how these things work. And unless you do, we're gonna need help. How about Dunkus? Mev scares me a little.
You're right. Let's go and find him.
Oh man, they're gonna make me go on another goose chase. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna pause here because I need to... No, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I see you guys. Take me on another wild goose chase. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't do that to me, but looks like they are. Got to both weaken and defend Constant. Weaken Constant and then defend the volcano. Well, let's do it. Let's do that. Yeah, it might be a good time to... Let's just go. So it might be a good time to make sure we're at our peak. And I'm just gonna go for it.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
As I've told you before, my cousin bonded himself in many places before he decided to target the heart of the island.
You did tell me, and you must know that by doing so, he has acquired a power that no Donegada has ever possessed.
That is why I need your help. We need to break some of his bonds in order to weaken him.
Rest assured, all the Donegada will answer to the call of their Hoi King. And with their help, we will heal the wound your cousin has opened. However, to accomplish this, it is I who will need your help.
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood near the base of a stone. And this blood summons a guardian. The guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor point for the bond. The only way to break this bond is to have a guardian topple the stone. We will be able to do it, but these rituals take a long time.
Okay.
Too long to be done quickly. So, in the meantime, you must prevent your cousin from drawing magic from the place. Here, take these seeds and plant them at the bottom of your cousin's bonding stones. These plants grow very fast, and their roots will prevent him from drawing the strength of Tiefradi. However, you must be careful, because the guardians corrupted by him will come to defend the stones.
Thank you, Dunkus.
And thank you for wanting to stop your cousin. Don't worry. I will send my people to finish the work of the plants I have given you.
We can do this. Going to do this. Save. I don't think I really do need to save, but let's just save anyway. Let's go to this one. Let's actually get some potions. Actually, I don't know where to get it from. I'll get it from here. Let's see. Where's the resurrection? There's resistance. Resurrection powder. Don't see it. Dope. Probably not gonna have enough Hawthorn for the health potions. Health, major health, yeah. Yep. So alright, let's go. Just take the health potions from this guy. Ammo is always extra good to have. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna save it here. I want to do it tonight, but I think I might finish the game tomorrow. It's gonna be a big battle when I stay here for the whole lot and not get tired and go like, ah, fuck this, I'm not playing anymore. So, I will leave you with the thoughts of me going into battle against my cousin, and goodbye.